Hello, I'm Neil, and does travelling with your family on a budget airline fill you with dread? Me too. You suddenly become even more responsible for everyone's lives and thousands of pounds worth of tickets and hotel accommodation. And I'm an ADHD dad, so having to get my head around exact things for the tickets and weights of baggage, dates on your passports, boarding passes, being in the right place at the right time is it's not fun. The new thing we are trying to make your family happy is travelling with my family on a budget airline without getting kicked off, turned back or charged extra money. We're going to Rome for 5 days. It was booked literally last minute on lastminute.com and overcame so many hurdles. We had the wrong names on the tickets. We had a passport that was expired and had to do a last minute dash to the passport office in London. But we got through all of that, and now we're at the airport and my heart is just sinking because I think I've followed all the baggage rules. We're all carrying rucksacks which are well over the size that is stated quite clearly on the Wizz Air website. But I knew in my heart that they would cram under the seats, and I didn't know if that counted. At the last minute, I think on the night before, I paid for priority baggage, which means that you could carry a big bag, and I just had that as an insurance policy just in case one of our bags was over or we couldn't do the hand luggage thing. I'm glad I did it, but I don't think we needed to do it. Everyone has pretty much a rucksack on their back. And the night before, we stood on the scales holding our cases to try and work out how much the cases weighed. They were just under the magic 10 kilograms. I think one of them was 9.9. But at every stage of this journey, something could go wrong at the check-in desk or the gate or the security to the gate. So come with us in real time and we'll take you along our little journey for the first time travelling as a family on a budget airline. Wizz Air. I don't know why I'm nervous, because we've done everything that we thought we should do. Got the passport. But I still feel like they can say, no, you've done a thing wrong, and that's it. You can't go. So we checked in our baggage, and we literally have no idea what we're supposed to do now. I think we've just got to find signs for departures. Managed to get this on priority because I paid for priority for one person, and my bag is small enough. I get to hand carry it, and I've also got my CPAP machine. I can just hand carry that. It's really low fuss. I think we go up here, guys. I'll tell you what we have got to do. We've got to empty our water bottles. I don't know if we can do that here. Okay, that's the bottles emptied. Time to go through. There's the water bottle.
Oh no, it's back again.
Can you put that inside of my bag, Stella? So now we've got to bag everything up. Okay, so I got busted because I took the case. I thought the case was going to go in the hold of a plane, and it wasn't. So it's hand carry. Completely forgot. I got a can of deodorant in there. Got busted, taken aside, and the deodorant's destroyed. So these guys have got to smell me for the next 5 days now. But that was good. We got off lightly, I think. We managed to get airside. Didn't think it would happen. Hey, this duty-free aisle goes on forever. It doesn't stop. I couldn't afford and didn't bother buying tickets for a first class lounge. So this is our first class lounge. Yeah. Okay, this is the upstairs, and there's lots of expensive food places. All JD Sports. just want somewhere we can sit down.
There.
Where? Okay, so it's 9:20. We've got about 40 minutes, so we've decided to have breakfast in the Wetherspoons. This is a small vegetarian breakfast. Oh, that's a large veggie breakfast, and that's the small veggie breakfast. That's the large veggie breakfast. I'm not a vegetarian, but I just thought, there's more. Got muffins and hash browns as well. Wow, that looks amazing. That looks really good.
Wait, I'm gonna get some ketchup.
We just wanted somewhere to sit for 40 minutes. And the other great thing about here is that they've got water taps. There's a hydration station to fill the water bottles back up again if you've complied with the security instructions. But here's a little tip. Near the coffee station, there's a water tap over there, and you can fill your water bottles up. The hydration station, just next to the toilets, there's a queue for it to fill water bottles, so it's quite handy to do it here.
So it's still recording when it goes well?
Okay, better.
I've got to learn some Duolingo.
I've got an hour. So our gate number has come up on the screen, so we're on gate number 2. So let's try and find gate number 2. We didn't realise how crucial the boarding passes would be, and luckily, just by chance, I WhatsApped them to everyone.
They are estimated to be on stage in the next 10 to 15 minutes. We are going to continue pre-boarding into the area behind us. So once the cabin crew have arrived onto the aircraft, the doors will be released for boarding. Thank you.
Okay, here's the tip, which we've done. Let's add the boarding passes on WhatsApp, but to open it, you need a signal. So screen grab your boarding pass. It seems really obvious now, but we didn't know that. So you screenshot it, then it's in your camera roll, and you don't have to download it every time it's checked. It's a full flight. Had a bit of almost near miss at the gate. They said I had too much baggage. That's because they were looking at the wrong boarding pass. We made it. This is the toilet in Wizz Air, so I'm going to take a whiz in the Wizz Air toilet. Do a 360-degree. I think I can get it all in on the camera, but you get the idea. I think apart from just the general stress of travelling on a budget airline, we really liked travelling with Wizz Air. The plane was new, the seats were clean, the check-in was light touch. You know, you hear these horror stories about people being turned away from gates and getting interrogated. We didn't have any of that, so it was a really pleasant experience travelling with Wizz Air. The plane was super delayed, but I think that was more to do with the weather over Europe rather than much to do with Wizz Air. And look, we're on holiday, so we don't really care that much about running to a timetable. Just getting past security and being on a plane felt like a golden opportunity to feel blessed. We did it, we're here. So now we've got to wait for the bus. We're a bit late. I think there was a storm over Europe, so we're about an hour late. But I don't care, because that was brilliant. Look at that. Airbus, it's an Airbus A321neo. Okay, so we're kind of standing here for a bit. Hey, this looks good. This looks like it might be an airport bus. Okay, so we're in baggage reclaim, and I think we might be here for a while. Oh yeah. So join the official taxi queue, and it goes all the way over there. So this is the start of the queue, the end of the queue, and it looks like there are dudes here who regulate it, which is comforting. I am calling this a Dad Delivers success. Thank you for hitting the thumbs up or the subscribe button. It really helps us to keep this channel going, so thank you. Grazie mille. And YouTube knows you want to be watching this next.
Can you please help my daddy get 10,000 subscribers? Just click on his face. Thanks, bye!